It's that time again. It's morning. And any day above ground is a wonderful day, right? So, yay. Good morning. I hope you're having a wonderful morning. I kind of sound like Mr. Rogers. Are we having a wonderful morning? Hmm. I don't know what we're talking about this morning. It hasn't come in yet. I haven't gotten the memo as to what we're talking about this morning. So I'm just sitting here going, little help, please. Good morning. Good morning. I'm just kind of going with the morning at this point. So we had some stuff come in yesterday. Wonderful. We had some stuff come in yesterday. I don't have it with me in front of me, but it will be in the store in the next couple days, I think. I'm pretty sure. And twin flames. We want to talk about twin flames. We can talk about twin flames. We can do that. Absolutely. Good suggestion. Morning, Renee. So we had, if you've seen in any of our past shows, we had at one time we only had like 2 pieces come in and it got snapped up so quickly. We had white aragonite come in. Beautiful stuff, you guys. I didn't bring any into the desk with me. It is in the other room. White aragonite. It is the sparklingest stuff you've ever seen. It is so beautiful. And I will be Joanna Blackburn, Kim Davis, Brenda Vincent, Brenda Springer. So I will have pictures of those later. But they're really, really beautiful. I was unwrapping them going, I have a growing crystal collection on my table. I'm not usually like, I must have, but I've had some things that I must have. Yeah. And that's one of them this morning. So I'll get pictures of those out. What else do we have? Oh, okay. No. I have to go grab this other thing. Don't go nowhere. Just don't go nowhere. Okay. So this was important. See, somebody went someplace. They left. The rapture. So this, if I can get it to sparkle on screen, is white. I'll do that. White aragonite. Nothing but a clump of sparkle. It is some beautiful stuff. If I can get my camera to actually focus on it instead of me. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. We had a bunch of this come in. Really, really beautiful. It just doesn't do any justice on the camera. It really, really, really doesn't. What crystals do you have? You have tons. Oh, no, we have a crystal store. So we have a lot of crystals. But I saw these and I thought, my goodness, Metatron is such a presence in so many people's life right now. And one of the message I keep getting from him is Merkabas, Merkabas. He's sacred geometry, right? That's what Metatron does. So I saw these come up and I thought, oh, they're so cute, because who doesn't want a Merkaba, right? Who doesn't want a beautiful little Merkaba, right? Right? Who doesn't want a beautiful Merkaba? It takes with the palm of my hand. I am in love with it. I saw him on with his distributor and I was like, oh. So it really does. It takes up the palm of my hand. It's ginormous. It's so cute. And here I am with my little bitty one. Oh. So we have some of these. They are not in the store yet. They are in green aventurine. This is actually blue sunstone. You guys can see the sparkle. Blue sunstone. Really beautiful. And we have it in goldstone, or green aventurine, goldstone, and some other stone that we're not quite sure of yet. It's like a mudstone. It almost looks like mudstone, but I don't know. You don't find a lot of mudstone for sale. So I don't know. I know, isn't it gorgeous? It's actually midnight blue, Brenda. It's midnight blue, and it looks like it has stars in it. It's blue sunstone. It's not black. It is just that dark blue. It's really, really beautiful. Really beautiful. Not in the store. Not in the store. It'll probably be in a online sale. So glad you're back at home, Katrina. So glad you're back at home. Okay, so we're going to talk about twin flames. Somebody wants to talk about twin flames, so let's do it. Who thinks you found your twin flame or has met your twin flame in this lifetime? I'm interested. I'm really, really interested. If you look at Sam and I's relationship, we are definitely twin flames. Okay. And I'll tell you why. Because you see the part of our relationship that is all really just sunshine and roses. We get along so well. If we're apart, it's almost like it's just very draining for us when we're apart. And it's just, Lisa Phillips, your package should be there pretty quickly. It's been in the mail. So I'll check your tracking. I do know that. Anybody that was having a hard time finding I know you guys are looking for the art list, the supply list for spirit art on next Monday. It is on the webpage. It is on mymysticallife.com on the what is that thing? The newsletter. It's on the newsletter at mymysticallife.com. I didn't click save or something. I don't know what happened, but now if you hit if in the navigation bar, if you hit the newsletter comes up. I don't know what I did. I don't know. I spent a good little bit of time this morning figuring that out. So for the spirit art class that we're doing on Monday, the supply list is now up on the newsletter. Okay. So Sam and I, at this point in our life, if we're apart, it's really hard on us. We don't like it at all. And we're getting to that portion of life where, the kids are grown, we have grandkid, we're just really enjoying life. And it hasn't always been this way, right? That's the way it's supposed to go. Twin flames. People think of twin flames or soulmates. Soulmates, they're part of our soul family. They come in, they come out. They don't always play the love interest in the life. They don't always get that role, right? Sometimes they come in and they're like, well, I'm going to play a sister this time because I love you. And it's just not that kind of love. The twin flames come in to create dynamic change. They change our lives. They either change it for the better or the not so great. And then you can work from not so great to into better if you can tough out the challenges that come with being with your twin flame. Because your twin flame isn't here to bring you sunshine and roses. You know that? Everybody thinks your twin flame, and everybody has their own opinion, right? So you can take this or leave it or whatever. It's all good. I always, no one way is the only way. No one way. If you ever have a teacher that says, "Is my way or the highway?" No, sir. No, thank you. No, ma'am. Because energy is different. My energy is different than their energy, and I might need to work differently. So if my opinion doesn't work for you, that's okay. I still, I'm not going to hold that against anybody. Don't hold it against me. So, but our twin flames come into life to dynamic. Hi, Katya. Twin flames come into our life to create self-realizations and hard lessons and moments where we just, I don't know if I can take these lessons. And here's why. Because they love us so much that they fall on the sword for us. You hear me say that a lot. They fall on the sword for us. They say, I'm going to come in. We're either going to make it this time or we're not. And that's okay. But you're going to learn something from me. So that's why a lot of people that feel like they have this dynamic love with somebody and then it doesn't make it and they're off and they think of them all the time. They're like, I really love that person, but I can't stand being around them. Does that mean they're not your twin flame? No. It means they are just dynamic in their lessons and you've learned from them. And it may not be the lifetime where you spend together. Good morning, everybody. Can I wish my friend Nikki your happy birthday. Happy birthday. Yeah, absolutely. Who else's birthday is it today? It's Sylvia T's birthday. I did see that. Sylvia T is one of our members, right? On My Mystical Life. I find that there's an inherent danger to twin flame because if you don't reconcile with your twin flame, you risk fracturing your soul. I don't know that I believe that. I believe that it's a lesson. If you don't learn it, you're just going to go through it again. And like I said, we all have belief systems about it. When it comes to fracturing the soul, I think the soul is very resilient. It just goes to the other side and does its healing and then heads on back here if that's what it chooses to do at any given time. But does its healing over there. We do have fragmentation. We do have soul loss. But I mean, there's just a lot of thought processes about this, and that's totally fine. Tanya says, I feel a lot of misconceptions out there on twin flames, and my belief is that not everyone has a twin flame, and that's totally okay. So my question for you, Tanya, would it be that you don't always find your twin flame or that soul that loves you so much on the other side in each lifetime? That would be my question. Do you just believe that there is not another soul that is connected to yours on such a level that that's the one that you go back and forth with in love relations? Because there's a difference in that. Absolutely. Good morning, everybody. I just left a long-term relationship. I learned so much, but I don't think it was my twin flame. And people put a lot of credit into this, right? They go, oh, I'm not going to be happy until I find my twin flame. When sometimes they find their twin flame and they're the unhappiest they've ever been. So finding that other side of yourself, or I don't necessarily believe that it is like a single soul broken in half, anything like that. I think it is another soul that really vibrates very closely to your soul level in your soul group. That's what I believe it is. Now, that doesn't mean that someone else in your soul family doesn't step forward and be a love relationship in a life. It happens. Some souls in a soul group are better at being a love partner or a mother or a father than they are being a sibling. Sandy says, I have two different definitions: soulmates, twin flames, karmics, twin souls, life partners. There's just so much. And we don't know. We don't know the absolute nailed down. It's like nailing gel to the wall, right? We're not going to know the actual until we're on the other side, fully aware again, going, oh my gosh, can you believe I missed this on the other side? Connected at the soul with unconditional love. Yeah. I just, with it, could all just be laid out for me. You wish it could just be all laid out. I know, Donna. Like a blueprint, right? Like you come with a blueprint. Doesn't mean you can't find love if you don't find your twin flame. This is Tanya Lee. I just meant not everyone is a twin flame, right? So there's so many different belief systems. I remembered my connection with my man now. We have been together for hundreds of years. Isn't that cool when you can look into your Akashic calls and see the connections that you have with other individuals? Love without conditions sounds amazing, doesn't it? Does it? Yeah, it really, really does. Damn fat fingers. Dang fat fingers. I do that too. I'm in the my nails need to be shortened length at this point. I thought I was going to be all glitzy and pretty, and it's hampering my typing. Katya says, my twin flame was my best friend, girlfriend. It's a huge misconception. I agree with this. Absolutely. It is a huge misconception that a twin flame is a love partner all the time. I'm going to add all the time to that. There's no gender, and the love is not carnal in the world of spirit. Absolutely agree with that. You'll find that you have people that you get extremely close to in life, and just the thought of them not being there is very, very hard, right? And they're very, very first tier soul family where they're just like right there in every life. He is my twin flame, but I elevated my energy and he did not. Now, here's something I have to say about that. And I've heard this. So like, don't shoot the messenger. I've heard this a lot. What happens if I'm on my spiritual journey and I'm learning all these things and my partner isn't, or this person isn't, or that person isn't? If you outgrow them, you were meant to outgrow them. If they are supposed to be in your area, in your circle, and you're elevating, they're going to elevate at the same time, whether it is spiritually or just a more of awareness. So not everybody that's in, and I really, people have messaged me about this and talked to me about this, about, but they don't want to be on a spiritual journey. Well, then maybe that's not part of their journey. They don't have to be on a spiritual journey, but if you are not resonating at the same, and you guys just don't have much to talk about anymore, then obviously the relationship's over, right? Unless they want to change, or that's a personal thing right there. But not everybody that's in a relationship has to take the same spiritual journey. That's the beauty of it. It's the beauty of it. Doesn't mean that we have to drop them. It just means if we don't resonate anymore, then you reconsider things, right? He says we're oil and water. I think he's picking up on our mirror image. It's not easy as so much comes up to be healed. Right? A lot of healing goes on with twin flames. Twin flame could be too much of a mirror for you to handle. Absolutely. Absolutely. Right? We don't like to see ourselves in the mirror sometimes. Yep, we all have masculine and feminine energy. It's about balancing the energy within you, not the other person. It's not to complete you. It's to complement your growth. It's your mirror. Perfect. Absolutely. It is to complement your growth. You should be growing together. If you can't grow together, then things start to fall off, right? Look at all this. See, I had no idea what we were talking about today. That happened to me. He wanted me to change to what he wanted me to be instead of letting me be myself. That don't sound fun. No. You have no idea how much you're helping me right now. This is just a general conversation, right? We have in Morning Angel, by Vedra. There's a lot of preconceived notions about what we should have, right? We think that a lot of people go, I'm going to come into this live. Katya says, totally agree. Twin flames are here to challenge you. You are in challenge with you, not with the twin flame. Absolutely. You're the most direct vessel of your growth. Right. Oh my gosh. And we are the most challenging to ourselves, aren't we? He had to go. Gone. But people, I don't know if it's that Prince Charming thing that we hear when we're growing up. Prince Charming. Good Lord. Your prince will come someday. Your prince. No, someday they do. You know, sometimes you'll run across that one person that just clicks with you. But it doesn't necessarily have to be a male, right? It doesn't have to be a female. It doesn't have to be the opposite gender. Well, however you do it. However, I don't care. I'm not getting into the gender discussion. It doesn't matter to me what you do. Okay. But whoever you're attracted to, whatever. Look at me like, I don't know. I don't know what to say here. But it is not all sunshine and roses. So when we're told as children, someday you'll fall in love, everything's going to be perfect. Sometimes you fall in love with an asshole, you guys. Right? You know, yeah. I'm like, I don't like politics. I don't want to get stuck in that area. But it is. Hi, everybody. Hi. It is it can be challenging. It can be very, very, very challenging. And it's designed that way. On the other side, you know what? You get back on the other side, you'll laugh your ass off. You get over there and you're like, how did I do that? How did I do that? And then you'll find some people that keep going back in for the torture, right? They're like, I feel like this is my twin flame. And they go, I can't stand that person. And they step away and a year later, they're back again. And then a year later, they're gone again. And a year later, they're back again. Come on already. Learn a lesson. But we see it all very clearly on the other side, which is so beautiful because we can envision ourselves on the other side going, what in the world were you doing? Oh, yes, we do fall in love with a-holes sometimes. Marie Gates, we are still close, but it doesn't seem to be a lifetime for us, at least for now. That's okay. That's okay. And I love that you're aware of that, Marie. I love that you're aware of that. So anybody that's just getting on, I'm letting you know that I did fix the link to the newsletter. The art supply list for the spirit art class is what the hell? The supply for the spirit art class with the membership is up now because nobody said anything to yesterday that I messed up. And I didn't realize I did it. So it is now up on the newsletter link. A super simple supply list. Yeah, it is torture watching friends go down the tubes, isn't it? It's hard. It's hard watching loved ones go down the tubes. Absolutely. We fell into our hidden aspects, beliefs, and thriving. Subconsciously is a majestic world to explore our subconscious. Absolutely. So you can go check out the newsletter. The Salem, Massachusetts Halloween link is up there as well. So when you click on the newsletter, you're going to start hearing music. You got to scroll down to find it. It's kind of fun. Okay. Twin flames. A challenge. Ooh, Salem. Yeah, we're doing we're doing Christmas in Salem. No, we're doing Halloween in Salem, Massachusetts. So we have a weekend planned there. We have rooms that you can book at. We have a block of rooms you can book at the resort. That's where it's going to be held, and we have costume contests and giveaways. And I still haven't moved those things. I can't move them. Did I end up channeling Joan Rivers? No, I have not. I actually am doing some channeling tomorrow night with Ellie Coyle. Her and I are working back and forth, and that will be up on Friday on the membership. I'm not sure who I'm channeling yet. I think it's going to be Ashtar. And then after that, it'll be a celebrity, and I might do something different. I don't know. I'm new to the membership. Where's the best place to find upcoming classes? The newsletter. The newsletter on the membership. Just hit the newsletter tab, and it will have a list of all the classes and times that then we put the postings. Make sure you're in the private membership group on Facebook. And then we also put them on the community on the webpage itself. We try to make sure everybody knows when things are out. I try. And the Zoom links for live classes, because our classes are live. So if you're interested in joining us, we are fun people, right? We are fun. I learned so much about being with my twin flame, about myself and what I'm truly capable of and handling. That's what the twin flame is supposed to do, right? It's supposed to. Yeah, absolutely. I would love to see Channel Ashtar. I like him. I do too. He has this really cool energy. I don't even know how to explain it. He's pushy. Like pushy. See, just talking about him, he's like, what are we doing? Are we doing something? Nope. He's still in a corner. He's still in timeout from the last time. I haven't I don't think I've just a little bit of channeling, like conscious channeling. I haven't done trance channeling with him since he glitched me online. He's learning the word no right now. This is my energy field. I don't care where you're from. This is mine. Okay. LP. I wonder if I ever met my twin flame. I thought I did, but it may have been karmic. So did you have a harsh lesson? Because that's what they do. It's not like you meet your twin flame and they're like, la, 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 and sunshine, roses, the clouds part, and the gods are like, here's your twin flame. You shall love forever. And it shall be glorious. More like what it is you go, that's not rain. Movie reference. Sorry. I can't wait for Salem. I still need to book the trip though. Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. It was perfection, sync, and then broke up out of nowhere. There's a lesson there, right? We are going to have so much fun in Salem, and I can't move the giveaway, the one giveaway, I can't move it. It's too big. So I'm actually having to buy a box trailer to take some stuff to Salem. We're taking seance tables because we're having the seance at night, right? We're doing the spirit circle seance in the evening at 9:45. So hi, Janine. First time. Can everybody give Janine a whoop, whoop. If you're here, if you're new, you guys always give a shout out because we have such a wonderful community of people that are here to welcome you. But I can give you a flash. You guys want me to flash you the crystal? I can flash it, but I can't pick it up. It's an amethyst tower. Can you have more than one twin, like a triple flame? There's such a loose definition of this, Renee. There is, but when we have that really tight internal soul circle, because you have like a tight soul circle to start with, where you have people that play really, really close roles, like mother, father, siblings, things like that. So they can actually, that love can actually convey there as well. So there's just a lot. Okay, I'm gonna flash the crystal. I'm gonna flash the crystal. Right? I'm gonna flash it. If you guys haven't gone to My Mystical Life on Facebook or YouTube, please go like us on Facebook and YouTube. Subscribe, hit the bell, like, follow, share, all that good stuff. And we really appreciate it. We really do, because the community is growing. And this is really what this is about, is the community of people on here that are here to support each other. I'm just a mouthpiece. I get on and talk every morning. My guy go blah, 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 blah. And it's really the community that makes this. So the bigger our community, the more support we have for other people that are learning and growing. And that's all we're all doing on this lifetime, right? We're learning and growing. Okay. Hold on. I have to grab the camera. So it's going to look like a little bit of an earthquake here, but I have to grab the camera because I can't. I can't. So there's Sam's singing bowl because, let me hold it. Sam's singing bowl because, well, Sam's an overachiever. He really needs to have like the biggest singing bowl there is. That's a 24-inch singing bowl. By the way, we have a couple of those coming into stock. They will be in Salem and shipping. We will be shipping from Salem. Don't look. I don't have edging up on my room. Those are the giveaways for Salem. I can't pick them up. They're amethyst towers. And you really can't see. So you can imagine that the bowl is sitting up on styrofoam because I didn't have anything else. And it's a 24-inch bowl. So you can see how big the towers are. Yeah, they're pretty large. And I'm not into hurting myself to bring them around here. When he comes home next time, he can do it. So also the giveaway for the membership this month. This is the giveaway for the membership this month. It is very heavy as well. I really don't want to pick it up, but I will. Okay. You can hear it sliding. That's how it is. Oh my God. Okay. This is a big, huge amethyst geode on a quartz matrix, and it has some geodes here somewhere on the back and on the back. So this is, hi, Thelma. Everybody welcome Thelma. Chris. Oh, shit. So that's the giveaway. That'll be given away the first Saturday in, what month are we? That'll be given away the first Saturday in June because we always give away the first Saturday after the month, right? Yeah. Okay. So to be in the drawing for that crystal, all you have to do is be in the membership, right? It is May. At least I keep it between the lines. I have to go to the grocery store after this. Jennifer Rogers, good morning. Good morning. I suppose I should pick a card, right? Oh, that deck. We're going to use that deck. I don't use this deck. What deck is this? What deck is this? Oh, Life Purpose Oracle cards. Who knew? Who knew we had them? Yeah, a couple decks up here. We just had some new decks come in. Who's heard of the Rebel cards? Who's heard of the Rebel cards? The Rebel Oracle cards? Oh my God. I saw them with one of Sam's vendors, and so I purchased like 6 or 7 decks of them. So I have the Rebel cards in. They're not up yet. They will be in the store in the next couple of days. I'm trying to figure out how to use barcodes. You love them. They're so funny. I was just reading the cover and I'm like, this ain't your mama's deck of Oracle cards. And of course, they're the pocket size playing card size, right? So they're not the huge deck, but they're very self-explanatory and explanatory. I mean, they're very, even the cover, I was like, I can't say those words online. I can't say that online. I mean, I'll say some words, but I'm not saying those words. So, but I do, you did. They're spicy. Dennis, did you get on the chat with Isis last night? I know that Aaron was like, come on, get on. And I was like, ankle deep in working with Sam on trying to figure out something on the webpage and the online store and invoices. And I'm like, by the time I was done, I was just like, I cannot work. May I have a glimpse of wise words through your reading, Katya. I love you. Of course you can. Okay. Give me a whoop whoop if you're here, guys. Whoop whoop, so I know you're in the room. Give me a whoop whoop. Isis's practice is a lot of fun. And we tagged everybody in the class last time so that she can allow everybody to know when we're doing it. Because a lot of people don't get awesome, good. It's supposed to be fun, right? Reading is supposed to be a blast. Really, it is. Your spiritual journey is supposed to be laughter and fun and enjoyment and community, rising each other up. And I absolutely love Isis because Isis donates her time to do this. And it's the late bloomers class. So it's all the alumni of the late bloomers. Now, after this week, we're waiting to find out some different things. I will let you guys know when we have the next late bloomers class coming up. The late bloomers class is designed to take you from the beginning of, I want to learn how to meditate. I want to learn how to do all the stuff that I need to do to be a reader, whether it's for yourself or other people. And it takes you right through that process. It's really kind of cool. For the intuitive business, how does it work with a fixed income? I'm trying to figure it out. It's all right, Brenda. I just tagged everybody. I just tagged everybody because I know a lot of people after a while don't see stuff, right? You read in class, Dennis. Once or twice. You need confidence is all because you pick stuff up. You just need confidence. That's it. A lot of confidence involved there, right? Okay. Love the whoop whoop. Yeah, we need a whoop whoop. Okay, Katya. Oh, this is so Katya. Oh, gosh, and this guy is so cute. It's about building things, right? You are a creator. You are the person that even though when you're tired, even though you feel like I cannot do one more thing, I cannot cram one more thing in my brain. And unfortunately, we don't have, maybe we don't always, good morning, Dana. Maybe we don't always have the resources to say, hey, I need someone to do this and someone to do that and someone to do this. And allow us to be able to source out different things that need to be done. But when we're working on our own personal business, we have to be the builder. We have to be the person that runs all those little things until we run to the end of our rope and we go, I need someone to help me. And I feel like you need some help. I feel like you need someone to be able to do some little things that that are taking up a lot of your time and your thought, engaging you into that left brain and creating almost like, now I'm not going to say a block, but I have to live over here on the left side. I can't always work over on the right side. You need to be able to source some things out. But I have to tell you, I also want to say, that's me double talking, that that point is going to come because your community is going to get larger. And if you guys don't know, Katya, please put your link out here to your page. Katya lives over in Italy. You're in France. I have a couple people. So I can't remember if you're Italy, right? Yes. Italian. No, France. I can't remember. Big continent, right? So there will come a point when you're going to have to outsource some things and not build everything yourself because you're creating this left side of overthinking, and it's taking you away from your own work and healing as well. Okay. Italy. I knew it was someplace over there by water. I'm going to come over and see you. I'm going to plan. As soon as this COVID crap is over, I actually need to book a trip. I want to spend like a month over in Europe, going up from Ireland. I want to go into Scotland. I want to go to the Arthur Findlay College for a week or so. I want to go down in Italy and visit Katya. I just want to go travel. Jump on the train over there. Like, how cool is that they have this train system that, I mean, we have a train, Amtrak. Have you ridden Amtrak? Don't ever stop in the Chicago station. You'll be there for hours. Hours and hours. I mean, like hours. Anywhere else seems fine. Don't go to the Chicago one. But anyhow, bit me. Okay. I hope that helps. Outsource. Okay. I have a fixed income and I'm trying to figure out the energy exchange. I'm still trying to get it, Autumn. Are you trying to do services or are you trying to expand? Explain a little bit more about what you're trying to do so I can kind of get a little bit of better idea. Feeling more in tune with my guides. I've been receiving messages daily. That's awesome. Tamara Wilson would love anything relationship related. I'm single. I'm dating a guy, but I'm just finding it hard to connect. I don't know if I'm just not into him or my walls are up. Well, first of all, you said a lot. I don't want to waste my energy again. When you put that out there, it's exactly what comes back. Let me tell you, your guides are screaming. I don't know if you watched The Secret or not. If you've not seen The Secret, go to Netflix, watch The Secret. It doesn't just apply to money. It doesn't apply to material objects. You can put the energy out. I'm not going to waste my time. And then what are you doing? Wasting your time because you put out that energy. What you did was said, I want to waste time. It really works that way. Believe it or not. I mean, when you put that out there, the energy doesn't know where you're going with it. You know, it just kind of attracts what you put out there with your most anxiety. And sadly, when you put something out and you go, I want love, but I'm really worried about wasting my time, it picks up on the stronger emotion, which is going to be anxiety. So pay attention to that. Pay attention to that. Next year, I conduct a luxury spiritual retreat here, and you are in. Oh, are you kidding? Are you kidding? Because, girl, I'll make that a tax deduction. I swear I will. I'll be on a plane. You have no idea how quick I'll be on the plane. I'll be there. I love to travel. You know what? Life is about experiences, isn't it? You know, you can sit back, and I have a friend, her husband, he doesn't want to go anywhere. Like, he works. He'll take a couple of days off and he'll go work in his garage, like cleaning the garage. This is no fun. This is no fun. Maybe for him it is. Okay, granted, maybe for him it is, but he's this is a thing. But women, as we get older, we want to experience things. We want to get out there. Our children are grown. We want to go out. We want to go have fun. And he's not at that point. And you'll notice a lot of marriages go through this phase, right? Where like the guy wants to sit and watch television and drink maybe a beer. And the lady's like, I want to go to the winery. I want to go visit over here. I want to take a weekend vacation, things like that. And they start to do this. They start to grow apart. Because they get some people get too comfortable being right in their space and experiences. Oh my gosh, you guys, that's what life's about. What can we go out and what can we experience? What can we do? And unfortunately, they're like their 30th wedding anniversary, 30 years, right? Is up. And he's this week or this month, no, June. And she's like, we're going on a road trip. We're just going on a road trip. And he's like, I don't want to go. I said, guess what? Her BFF is so totally ready to go on a road trip. So he every once in a while has like a little, both of our husbands have a little resentment about our BFF. Like she's my BFF. I'm her BFF. We're always talking. We talk several times a day. And he's like, wait a minute. If I don't go, you're taking Lisa? Yeah. Right? Oh, I'm one of your co-creators. I just didn't know. Girl, talk to me. Talk to me. I will make it happen. I will make a flight happen. Trust me. I ain't scared. I love to plan stuff. I do. Look at this, brought a whole new level up, right? My ex didn't like to travel. I used to take off for a month at a time. Went on the road with friends, his friend's band once. That's awesome. You're a roadie. In Sedona, yeah. Sedona. We're moving out. Feeling a calling to visit Devil's Tower in Wyoming. Not sure why. Any thoughts? Energy. Yeah, energy levels. Probably something to do with Anasazi, something to do with the Native American culture out there is what I would think. It's out in the Badland area. Such a cool area. If you ever get a chance to go through Badlands Park, do it. Don't just drive by. It's so cool. We went and it was just starting to snow. It was like really nasty weather, but we still went. The prairie dogs crack me up. I love prairie dogs. You guys ever play that whack-it thing? And this is not related to the prairie dogs. Do not do this to the prairie dogs, okay? But you ever play that whack-a-mole thing where you're like in the whack-the-mole? Okay. That's what those little prairie dogs remind me. They're like, I love them. So cute. But we're going through the Badlands and we're on the road and standing directly in front of our car, like you're not going anywhere, is the buffalo. And he just stood there and looked at us like, damn tourists. It took him forever to move. I'm like, baby, maybe you ought to just back up a little bit. He keeps getting closer. Explain that to your insurance company. Anyhow. Tamara says that makes a lot of sense. I definitely attract more positivity when I'm around positive people. Absolutely. And when you're more positive, I think it has a lot to do with the fact that I have kids and I just don't want to bring someone into that's going to be a creep or just ruin it all. The truth. Drop the creep thought and just start to think about what would be perfect for your family. I'm back. My words aren't matching my lips. I haven't caught up. That's how it is at your house. Your husband is sour when you leave. Hers is too. Like she'll go on a trip and be like, yeah, you're going to go on another girl's trip. That's why she wasn't in Savannah. But yet he doesn't want to go anywhere. He doesn't want her to go anywhere either. It doesn't work that way. Come along or get left. Oh my gosh, we're heartless, aren't we? Let's see. I'm wanting to do a service and I don't know how to do it with a fixed income. So you're trying, I know what you're trying to do. You're trying to not have paper trail. We're not going to talk about how to go against the IRS on here. I need that kind of drama in my life, man. Your service, but I don't know how to do it with a fixed income. I understand what you're saying now. You have to do in person for that. Bye, Katya. Yes, talk to me, girl. Will do. I have the same mug and the front says, and the front and spells, I'm not sure. Yeah, I know. You have to love like a great big coffee mug, right? I can fit a lot of coffee in there. Yes, I can. My best resource for coffee mugs is Home Goods. Whack-a-mole. I keep having dreams of travel and being outdoors in nature. It's because you are a nature energy. Absolutely, April. You are a nature energy. I know. I'm sorry, guys. I love Monk, though, Lisa. I love Monk. That's how my husband was. He wanted to stay home and watch Monk marathons. I could Monk marathon. I really could. I understand him. I'm like, no, don't get me wrong. I don't walk around and vacuum all day long. I don't vacuum my vacuum. What? No. But I understand his need for this. Donations welcome. Donations welcome what? What are you talking about, Bradley? I'm sorry, guys. I have no idea what happened. I got glitchy. Good morning, Nancy Bolliard. How are you this morning? I need to talk to Marty about a wooden piece that I need made. I actually need 3 of them made because I've set my intention that I'm gonna have 3 seance tables for Salem. So we're gonna have 3 tables for table tipping. But I need something that I know he's so gifted with his woodworking. I need wood on wood turntable, like like you would see a Lazy Susan, but I need it to go wood on wood that way. Oh, yeah, with Bradley, that's right. Donations, welcome. Donations. I don't donations, but there's still paper trail. Amber, I went with my bestie across country on a train with 2 service dogs. Not a pleasant experience as far as goes with dogs because nowhere was equipped for them. The trip itself was awesome, was gone around a month. Now, you know, Amtrak is talking about making a dog car. I'm all in. If they make a dog car, I'm all in. I would take month-long trips just like you, Amber. I would do that. But they're talking about how to incorporate allowing dogs to travel long distance with their owners on Amtrak, because as it is right now, the only place that allows it really, unless they're a service dog, is between major ports like major stations like New York and, you know, in those areas where you can carry small dogs in your lap. Because it's something I've looked into because I love trains. I'm like the Sheldon of trains. Not really. I'm not really that big into them, but we have them in our family. It's been like each generation has had a train individual, like somebody has worked in a train yard or has been an engineer or whatever. So we have a lot of train and I just love pictures of trains. Weirdness. But so I'd be all in on that. Okay, well, with that, you guys, I have to go put out a bill, and I'm going to pull one more card. I'm not going to pull from this card, though. I'm taking this really great course. Tanya, if you're still on here, put your link up here on tarot cards, and I was watching some of it yesterday. Loving it already. Learning so much already. This feed's quirky today. So let's pull another card. Everybody, push a little energy out for a card. Just work your bubble out there, right? Work your bubble. I'm back into doing my Qigong. So this was my second morning. I didn't do it yesterday, but I'm alternating days for the first week. Back into doing my Qigong. I was off for about a month, maybe a month and a half, and push. And oh gosh, I feel so good. I feel so much better. Like my back doesn't hurt. I don't pop and creak in the morning. Just one day I didn't have popping and creaking in the morning. And that's really significant to me because I hold my body really, really tight in the shoulders. I mean, look at the difference. That's me tight. And this is me all Qigong-y. I'm all relaxed. So I'm feeling pretty good today. Card. You're good, Nancy. You're good. You're perfect. You're perfect. This card. Okay. 2 cards? Okay. Qigong. I love it. Qigong. 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 Wonderful. Qigong-y. I'm all Qigong-y. It's a new word. Okay. First card. I don't even know what it is yet. So let's do it. Strength. Oh, this is great. This is great. Since we've been talking about twin flames this morning, this is something they do help create, right? Strength of character, strength of what we know, what we want, what we don't want. And it doesn't just have to be in that type of relationship. This can be in somebody in your work environment. This can be in just friendships. My God, this can be with your children, right? You know what you like and what you don't like as a parent, right? They're like, oh my gosh. So this is Tai Chi Quan. Yeah, you can't have Tai Chi without Qigong. Right? So Qigong is the origination of Tai Chi. They just added the martial arts element to it. after I've gotten all the Qigong that I can under my belt, then I'm going to move over to Tai Chi and working on that. So this is about every relationship in life that you come across. It creates strength of character for you. Every single one will create a strength for you one way or another. You're going to form an opinion about everything that you come across, right? Like, ew, that tea was nasty. It's strong. It's gross. I know I don't want it anymore. I have strength of conviction. I'm not going to drink that dirty tea water anymore. So you have an opinion, and you build it because of experiences. And this is where your strength of your thought processes come from. That goes for relationships and your dirty tea. No, I'm kidding. I really like tea. What Qigong am I doing? Would I send a link? Absolutely. Oh, look, I actually have a link right here. Oh, don't do that. Don't do that. Dawn, I want to hear you. There we go. Okay. I actually have the link right here. I will post this right here, and I will message it to you as well. This is the Qigong link that I do. It's a beginner's Qigong. I also have more advanced Qigong, but this is how I'm kind of warming up into getting back into, because I actually look forward to it. So the second card, oh, I love this. This is great. Yes, Tai Chi gives you great balance, strength, and a sound mind. So the Qigong, what I have noticed when I do Qigong is I have a much better sense of balance. Like, you know, as you get older, stuff doesn't work quite right anymore. But when I'm doing Qigong, I have a much more strong, solid sense of balance and thought. And I'm meditating every time I do it. So that's great. This is about those lessons and the strength. You don't have to move forward and be an a-hole about being a strong person, or this is what I do and that's, look what I can do. We don't need that. We don't need that. Why? Because we can go forward with elegance. We can move forward and be like, hi, how are you? Instead of, hi, guess what I can do? You know, there's a lot of you, and a lot of us know people like that. Like, I have more money than you. I have more knowledge than you. I have more this. I have to prove this. I have to prove. And they're still trying to prove to themselves that they're good enough. You can go forward in your strength with elegance and just know that I don't have to show off. I can be beautiful just because I'm being me. Isn't that amazing? Isn't that amazing? And when this becomes reality is when you start to really move into your personal power. Because less and less when you hold the mirror up do you start to see issues. You're working on soul work, soul retrieval and shamanism, shadow work, inner child work, all those things. And you're starting to see who you really are and moving forward with excellence and elegance. Right? Who doesn't want to be elegant in their journey? I do. I'm working on it. We're all working on it. We're all going to work on it through our whole entire life. We're not going to be done working on it until we're back on the other side and we can go, oh, missed that lesson. Catch it next time. Smell you later. So be authentic. Love where you're at on your journey, because where you're at is just as important today as just as important where you were 10 years ago. And the ability to look back and say, look how far I've come is awesome. The ability to look forward and see where you want to be and manifest it is awesome. Do both with grace. Okay. With that, you guys, with that, I'm out. I have some other stuff to do. And then I'm going to the store. I'm going to go out and be with people. It's just me and the dogs, man. Just me and the dogs. So if everybody could subscribe on YouTube and click the little bell so you know when I'm online. I try to do, matter of fact, in the mornings, this is what we do, right? We do this in the morning. We do coffee chat. And then in the evenings, I will do this as well sometimes. But I stay on longer. This is my 5-minute morning, you guys. I am 50 minutes shy of my 5 minutes. It's all good. All right. Everybody have a wonderful morning and afternoon. And I will talk to you guys later. Find joy, find love, find light. Feel divine because you are. And if my husband was here, he would say, may the light be with you always. All right.